another edition of Chitchat. I'm your host, First Lady Modesty, and today I have a very special guest for all of my viewers. It is none other than Marlon Steward. He is the owner of Rezults Fitness. Come on, girlfriend, and boy, you too, because you know your New Year's resolution was to get those pounds off. So I brought somebody special for you. Hello, Marlon. How are you? And welcome to Chit Chat.
How you doing, Modesty?
I am doing well, and I'm so happy that you are in the building because when I look at you, I have to own what I put on. I'm trying to, let me tell y'all something. Some of y'all said COVID did it. It wasn't COVID-19. Some of y'all got COVID 25 and 35. You heard me? And that's why you need a personal fitness trainer like Marlon Steward. So Marlon, tell our viewers just a little bit about your background and what led you to become a personal fitness trainer.
Well, so personal fitness is something that I grew up on. My dad was pretty militant. We always worked out. We always played basketball. Always stayed active. He introduced me to the weights. He had me doing different regimens before school, after school, and
Yes.
Stuff like that. So that's something that I always took to as a form of finding my peace and finding my inner self, and just an outlet that I had growing up. And I feel like it has helped me in my adult life as well to maintain a certain level of homeostasis when it comes to keeping stress down and different things like that. My background is in exercise science. I have a 4-year degree in exercise science and a minor in business. And I'm also certified through NASM as a personal trainer. I have a little bit of a background in nutrition as well.
Oh, excelente. So before we go any further, let's give out your demographic information because I know people are already itching. How can I get this young man right here? Y'all see that? I'm married now, but y'all see all of that? He ripped. I'm trying to tell you. So give the people your information. How can they get in contact with you?
So you guys can reach me at first my phone number 704-506-6924. You can also reach me on IG at END Rezults REZULTS. And Facebook at facebook.com/endresults. Again, ENDREZULTS.
All right, so that's Rezults Fitness. And believe me, you're going to get the results if you do exactly what he tells you to do. The other thing that I know to be true about you is not only do you give people the fitness program, you give them the nutritional side. So can you just, without giving away all of the details, can you give us a little bit about what that entails?
Well, nutrition, and I'm so excited because we're getting our team together. So myself on the forefront doing the personal training, Havana doing, which is my fiance, she's doing the admin work, and then we just got our dietitian, Miss Karen Evans, and she is a registered dietitian. So she's gonna be actually this year be taking over the actual nutrition part, and that's gonna be huge for me because I get to focus on my coaching, and she focuses and break down the actual nutrition plans for the people. Basically, nutrition is all about getting a set caloric deficit. A lot of people want to lose weight. A lot of people want to take off inches and take off pounds, but not a lot of people want to put the actual effort into making your body, making sure your body is fueled properly to actually get your metabolism going. So that's a big thing when it comes to actually losing weight and actually gaining lean muscle. If you're eating one or two times a day, you're wrong.
Yes.
and you're gonna hit the gym. You're gonna see some results, but you're not gonna see maximum results. So you gotta eat. You gotta eat nutrient dense foods, and you gotta get those meals in during the course of your day so you can get your metabolism jump started.
Okay, so I know the people are curious. I already know, but I know they're curious. Do you mind telling people how old you are?
Oh yeah, I'm 31 years old.
You're 31 years old, and how long have you been in business?
6 years now.
So here we have a 31-year-old young man working for himself, people. You ought to be putting your hands together just for that. And before the show is over, we're going to show you his new wheels. I mean, woo! You talking about some wheels? They suited and booted. I mean, when you see that coming down the street, you know it's the real deal. He better than Holyfield. You know I like to have fun.
Yeah.
I like to have fun. So what would you say makes you different from your competitors? Because there's a lot of personal trainers out here. And, you know, just from things that I've seen over the years, you know, people, they carry the title, and just because they have their physique together, then they're making a claim. They haven't gone through the courses that you've gone through or obtained the certifications. They just made some business cards because I look good. You know, what makes you stand out from all the rest?
Well, to me, personal training and growth is very important. Personal development is very important. I am a big growth fanatic. So I always look to help people find, you know, their reasons why they're doing something. I always try to maintain a certain level of integrity with those reasons why, and give them the accountability aspect. And then along with that, try to help them build a lifestyle that they can adhere to, you know, in general life for long term. You get, you know, a lot of people that want you to go on fad diets or try these extreme measures that you're not going to stick to. So my goal is to find out who you are and make sure that, you know, we can build that exercise piece, that cardio piece, that nutrition piece as something that with or without me you can still maintain, and that's the big thing. So yeah,
that's awesome. And so if people were going to get started, you know what we're going to do, we're going to save that question. We're going to save that question, so when we come back, Marlon's going to tell you how you can get started with him. Oh, this is good. Y'all know it's good. We'll be right back with more Chit Chat with First Lady Modesty and Marlon Steward, the owner of Rezults Fitness. And we're back, and you're viewing Chit Chat with First Lady Modesty. My special studio guest is none other than Marlon Steward, the owner of Rezults Fitness. And right before our last break, we were talking about how you could get started. What would be, Marlon, the first step if somebody was ready to come on board with your program?
You can definitely visit us on our website at www.erzfitness.com. And when you get there, you click Book Now, and you fill out a consultation form. The consultation form is basically a health questionnaire. It's going to tell us all the information that we need to know in order to get you that free consultation. And then within a 24 to 48 hour period, myself or one of the members of my team will be, you know, reaching out to you to go ahead and get that consultation process started.
All right. So earlier I also mentioned that we are in a pandemic that they have called COVID-19. And for some of us, it's COVID-25, COVID-35. Some of y'all got COVID-45. But I brought y'all some help. The good thing about Marlon is this. If people can't come to you, you go to them, right?
Yeah, well, my business is based on mobile personal training. So the mobile personal training aspect is bringing the gym experience to the people. So what I want to do each time is, you know, I got the equipment, I got my van, and we go past, you know, just the balls and the bands. We have benches, you know, we have the dumbbells, we have the free weights, the bars, and different things like that, just to give the people a total gym experience in their living room. And we actually come in and just transform the space to make sure that you have everything you need, along with the creativity of the workouts to keep you going, keep you, you know, interested in working out, and keep the workouts, you know, to the point where they're actually giving you the results that you're looking for.
Okay, so let me be clear. I'm a business owner. So myself, my employees, you would come to my business and we can work out with you at my place of business. Is that right?
Definitely.
But then, for people who are making excuses, you gonna go to their house?
I'll be right at your front door.
Oh my God. Seriously?
Yep.
So, you have no excuse. We are in 2021. Marlon will come to your place of business, even to your home. But wait a minute. It's COVID-19. So I don't want anybody in my house. Is there another way that we can work out, Marlon, so that I can still get my exercise on, be in good health, and work out with you?
Now, we do have the virtual training part. And before I touch on that, just to make sure you guys know that we take COVID-19 very seriously. We are, wearing our masks, we have hand sanitizers, we have all our disinfectants, we do practice the social distancing and things like that. But to get back to other ways that you can train with us and participate, you can definitely do the virtual personal training, which is similar in ways to the regular personal training, where I'm right in front of your face. The only thing is we would be doing a FaceTime, so I still be able to critique positioning and critique form and things like that. I still be able to direct you, and you still have me on the journey with you, no matter where you are. So that's another aspect that we bring to the table.
Excellent. Now, I have kids, and I'm sure some of the viewers have kids. Do you work out with children as well?
Yes, we work out with kids. Definitely have to have the parental consent and things like that. We also have to have, understanding with the parents as to what to expect and what their kids are going to go through with the training process. But yes, I have a few clients that are under 15 right now.
Okay. Now, my kids, they're not overweight, and both my kids are athletic. Do you do strength building type things for athletes who need to increase that endurance? Can you tell us about that a little bit?
Yeah, I mean, most kids are in a developmental stage as far as growth. So depending on the age group is how we attack the training. Younger children are going to be learning more about coordination. They're going to be learning more about stability. They're going to be learning about the aspects of controlling their body. And then they're going to be learning the form aspects as far as aligning their bodies in different positions to get them ready for the high school level when they're going in and lifting weights and things like that. But you definitely want to allow those kids to grow. Also, I like to throw this out there with kids that are trying to lose weight and develop muscle. We have to set realistic expectations because they're still growing. So adolescent children are not going to, have the same necessarily have the same results as an adult would, because their body's not fully in placement. So they're still trying to grow. Their body's still stretching out and developing. So with that, you gotta push them in certain ways, but you gotta know what to expect as well.
Okay. So for all you parents, what I think I just heard you say was this: you don't start weight training until high school.
Yeah, that's a general rule of thumb. And then with that, I could say that in a safe way, if it's done in a safe way, there are certain benefits to lifting certain weights in certain ways with your children. But I wouldn't go too crazy with the weights at a young age. Okay. Definitely want to focus on body control. Definitely want to focus on getting them moving in the right planes of motion and moving efficiently in those planes of motion. Definitely want to focus on the stability part and the agility part and things like that, and getting them strong in those areas so that when you add the weight, they're not doing things that are adverse to their end goal, and keeping them healthy and keeping them, mobile.
Yeah. Now, if you're like me, I'm from the Windy City, and I used to dance in these streets, but now I dance for the Lord. And for those of you that enjoy some good music, some good sound, You also offer Zumba, am I right?
Yes, Zumba will be relaunching in the springtime, in the warmer months. You know, with COVID-19, we have thought a lot about how we can do it carefully, and I think the outdoor route is going to be the best thing for us. Also, we'll be having small private Zumba parties and different activities that we can do at the household as well.
Okay. So when we come back, we're going to find out how you can get involved in your very own Zumba parties. Stay tuned. Welcome back to Chitchat with First Lady Modesty. Once again, our studio special guest is none other than Marlon Steward, the owner of Rezults Fitness. We are outside of his beautiful van that I promised you. Y'all see this? Check out the number, 704-506-6924. He's not new to this, he's true to this. And so, Marlon, can you think of what's your best or your favorite success story? Whether it's about yourself or whether it's about one of your clients, without giving out their name.
So a few years ago, by the way, every client success story is great, and it's very humbling to be able to work with all of my clients. But a few years ago, I got the pleasure of training a lady, and we were training for a good while. And she had come to me, and she was just at a different place in life. And I tell people, like, training is not always about the physical, but it's a mind, body, and spiritual experience.
Yes.
And she was at a different place in life. She was at one of her lowest spots in life, and we were able to connect. So she came, we did the consultation, we had a couple laughs and things like that. But I could tell she was kind of uneasy, and that's something that I try to do as a trainer, is try to feel the vibe of my clients. So with that, we eased her into it. She was just coming out of a heart attack situation.
Wow.
Where she had to have surgery. She had a stent put in her heart. So she was very careful, even with walking and things like that. We had to monitor her heart rate and stuff like that. And to make a long story short, she came to me about 6 to 8 months after we started training.
Yes.
And she said, I just want to talk to you about this. You saved my life.
Wow.
And I said, well, what do you mean? And she said, well, the doctors had given her a clean bill of health at this time. She didn't have to take any more medication or anything. She came off like 5 different medications. And she said, when I came to you, I was on the edge of committing suicide.
Wow.
And she said, because of your kindness and because of you, offering me a place here as far as, a purpose, a new purpose for life and things like that. She was like, you really saved me from killing myself. And with that, it was, that's mind blowing. It's just like, like you can't really, I can't really put in words the gratefulness that I have to be able to impact somebody that way. So that's a huge success story, and I always go back to it, when I'm talking about the reasons why I love personal training. I just want to make a difference and an impact in people's lives.
Wow. I would have to say, that's an incredible story, and thank you for sharing that with us. And that's just a blessing to know that you're using your gifts and talents for the greater good of others. And truly, that's what life is all about, serving others. So, Marlon, let me ask you this. What's on the horizon for Rezults Fitness? What's next?
Oh man, we have a lot of services that we're trying to, where we're in the process of rolling out. One obviously is the dietitian. We got the certified dietitian. We got Zumba classes coming, like we said, in the spring. We also have merchandise coming out, and we're looking into developing a meal prep service as well. So we have a lot of modifications as well that we're getting ready to do to the van to bring some new flavor for the summer. So I can't give everything away, but stay tuned. You're gonna see us rolling.
Okay, so before we go, let's tell the people once again how to get in touch with Rezults Fitness. Make sure we get your phone number, make sure we get your email, So we need to know all of that.
All right, so first, you can call us at 704-506-6924. You can visit us on the web at www.erzfitness.com. You can also visit us on Instagram at Rezults. That's ENDREZULTS. And then you can visit us on Facebook.com/ENDREZULTS.
All right, so now that you have all of Marlon's information, I know you wondered, why did First Lady Modesty come back with these glasses on? Ain't no shame in my game. You know where these came from? Modesty's Boutique. You're going to call me at 704-493-8168. You can follow me on Facebook or IG. And I purposely put them on at this particular point. You know why? Because like all eyes are on these glasses, you want all eyes on you. And how you gonna do that? By connecting with personal fitness trainer Marlon Steward, the owner of Result Fitness. So before we go, Marlon, I want to thank you for taking the time to come and spend your afternoon with us to enlighten the people on how they're gonna get it together. Girl, you're gonna get rid of that COVID-19, that 25, that 35. Yes, we're going to be looking real good for the summer. I'm getting ready to sign up myself. I'm eliminating all excuses. Like I said earlier, we have no excuse. Your place of business, in your home, he will come to you. So in closing, I want to leave you with these remarks. Don't allow self-imposed limitations to keep you from fulfilling your dreams. For God allows ordinary people to do extraordinary things. See, it's not about your ability, but it's always about Him. Keep your mind, your heart, your faith stayed focused on Him, family. For God is no respecter of persons. The same thing that He did for me, He'll do for you too. We call this day and week blessed. You know why? Because we're blessed by the best. Make sure you go out, love on somebody, and by all means, forgive somebody. At the end of the day, it's all about the end results. Get yours.